Damon is a wealthy businessman and billionaire who, due to his workaholic nature during his daughter's upbringing, has faced challenges in their relationship. He has now contracted a terminal illness and has only 6 months left to live. The billionaire spends his final days dining with his close friend Martin, during which he reveals his condition. Martin suggests that Damon should discuss his illness with his daughter to help repair their bond. However, Damon declines, believing his daughter would not forgive him. Before leaving, Damon inquires if Martin has heard of something called skin shifting. Martin is taken aback and asks if it resembles a snake shedding. Damon brushes it off as unimportant and departs. He then retrieves a business card from Phoenix Biogenetics and recalls a secret meeting with the owner, Albright. Damon had inquired about the cost of the procedure, to which Albright explained that skin shifting is a unique service offered to affluent clients facing death. Damon questions why the procedure remains illegal, but Albright suggests he should ponder whether he can feel immortal despite his wealth and success. Reflecting on these memories, Damon is uncertain about accepting Albright's proposal. He visits his daughter Claire, but she kindly turns him away. Disheartened by their strained relationship, Damon begins to investigate Phoenix Biogenetics. He discovers that the procedure was created by Dr. Jensen and starts watching a video about it. In the video, Dr. Jensen claims he can transfer a mind from one body to another, ensuring immortality even if the original body perishes. Just as Damon is about to finish the video, he starts coughing up blood and collapses, his illness pushing him to the edge of collapse. Upon regaining consciousness, he decides to contact Albright and move forward with the procedure. Albright warns him that once he undergoes the procedure, there will be no turning back, and his previous life will cease. He mentions that even if his loved ones come by, he won't be able to reach out to them. Damien consents, and Albright instructs him to travel to New Orleans to stage a death scenario in front of witnesses. Damien heads to New Orleans and invites his friend Martin for lunch. Before meeting Martin, he visits a cemetery and buries a metal box. During lunch, he fakes a heart attack, prompting Martin to call an ambulance. Instead of a hospital, the ambulance takes Damien to Phoenix Biogenetics, where the skin-shifting process begins. He is placed next to a machine resembling his synthetic body. In a panic, Damien watches as the machine spins noisily, lights flashing before his eyes. When the machine halts, they extract him, and he tells the attendant it didn't work. The attendant asks for his name, and as Damien responds, he glances aside to see his own lifeless body, leaving him shocked and vomiting. His body has been successfully transferred to the new one. Albright informs him that he will experience hallucinations for a few days as his body adjusts. The adaptation process to Damien's new body has commenced, and he undergoes physical therapy. Unable to return to his old life, he must learn a new biography. After a brief period of confusion and depression, Damien starts to appreciate his new attractive body, though headaches and hallucinations continue. Albright explains that his mind is still adapting to the new neural structure and provides Damien with pills to aid this adjustment. If he neglects to take them, he risks severe migraines, hallucinations, or even death. Once his training is complete, Damien is dropped off at a lovely house in New Orleans. He begins to acclimate to his new body, makes new friends, and meets his neighbor Anton, who suggests going out in the evening. Damien draws attention with his new physique and quickly adapts to a lively routine of socializing, playing basketball, and enjoying nightlife. However, he feels empty without his daughter. One day, consumed by sadness, he forgets his medication and begins hallucinating, seeing a small town with a pumpkin tower and a sick girl with her mother. Believing it to be a memory, he confides in Albright, who dismisses it as a trick of the mind, suggesting it stems from his longing for his daughter. Albright offers him a trip to Hawaii and increases his medication dosage, unaware of the woman's Latin heritage in Damien's vision. Growing suspicious, Damien researches the pumpkin tower and learns it exists in St. Louis. He decides to go there instead of Hawaii, retrieves a buried box of money and cards from a cemetery, and evades Albright's men. Upon reaching the tower, he enters a nearby house, finding medical bills and a photo of the mother and daughter from his hallucinations, Meline and Anna. He also discovers evidence that he is not genetically engineered but a real person. Before he can comprehend this, Meline arrives home and, mistaking him for her deceased husband, threatens him with a gun. As Damien attempts to explain, Albright's men arrive at the house, knocking out Meline and incapacitating Damon Anton. Damon's closest friend, who used to play basketball with him, enters the room. Anton, working for Albright, is assigned to watch Damon. He warns Damon that he shouldn't have come and that the situation doesn't involve him. He explains that the insurance won't cover the girl's treatment and that Meline sold her husband's body for money. He advises Damon to get in the car and leave. Damon asks about the woman's fate, and Anton tells him Albright's men will kill Meline. Damon refuses to accept this and decides to save Meline, aided by Mark's military instincts. He fights Albright's men, while Anton opts to burn the house. Damon and Meline manage to escape. Damon deceives Meline, pretending to be her husband, and tells her he agreed to do dirty work to fund Anna's medication. They pick up Anna from school, where she believes Damon is her father and runs to hug him, saying she knew he wasn't dead. They check into a hotel, and Damon researches Phoenix biogenetics, discovering Albright was Dr. Jensen's student. He finds Dr. Jensen's wife's address and visits her the next morning, posing as a student researching Dr. Jensen's work. He requests the doctor's old documents. The elderly woman, suffering from Alzheimer's, believes Damon and shares everything she knows, revealing that Albright visited her weekly. Damon realizes Dr. Jensen used Albright's body to obtain more pills. He asks Mrs. Jensen to call Albright. When Albright arrives, Damon threatens him with a gun, demanding more pills. However, Albright reveals a painful truth. The more pills Damon takes, the more Mark will fade away, and without them, Damon will die. Damon fights Albright's men again, with Meline saving him. Damon recognizes Anton by the necklace of the man. He fought with Anton, who has undergone skin shifting multiple times. Anton asks Meline to request Damien for their daughter's birth dates after a heated argument. Damien reveals the truth, as all of Bright's men want to kill Meline. He has no choice but to accompany her, despite his lack of trust. Damon seeks help from his old friend Martin to ensure Anna and Meline are safe. Upon arriving at Martin's mansion, Damon convinces him he is indeed Damien by sharing details only they know. Martin agrees to assist and organizes their escape. Meanwhile, Damien enjoys time with Anna and talks with Meline. Later, he senses something is amiss at the house and they search for Anna. He recalls that Martin's son died 2 years ago. They find Anna playing with a small child in the nursery. Damon realizes Martin took the child to Phoenix biogenetics and gave him a new body. It appears Martin has informed Albright about them, as Albright's men are waiting to kill them. Damien tells Martin that the child's body was not lab-made. It belongs to a real person. Martin is shocked and decides to genuinely help them this time. While Martin takes Meline and Anna to safety through the forest, Damien uses a car as bait. Albright's men pursue him, leading to a serious traffic accident. Damien survives and continues to meet Meline and Anna, but Martin arrives instead. They were intercepted by Albright's men on the road. Martin reveals he discovered the formula for all of Bright's pills and can recreate them from scratch. However, Damien starts to question whether he should keep taking the pills since he killed Mark. He postpones this decision, prioritizing the rescue of Anna and Meline. He uses Martin's memories to locate the lab, recalling a warehouse next to it. He travels to New Orleans to find this warehouse, enters, and confronts several people. He discovers Albright, but then Albright's men appear and seize Damien's gun. The body will now serve as a new vessel for Anton's consciousness. Before entering the machine, Damien finds and swallows a bullet unnoticed. After the skin-shifting process starts, Albright asks questions to confirm if it is truly Anton. Once convinced, he sends Anton to kill Anna and Meline. However, Anton instead kills the guards. The bullet Damien swallowed prevents the skin-shifting process. The three escape and eventually find a room separated by a glass wall. Damien burns Albright to death with a flamethrower. After leaving the lab, Meline and Anna go to a safe place Martin found for them, but Damien does not join them. Instead, he visits Claire, pretending to be a friend of her father. He says goodbye to her, expressing regret for not spending time with her as a child and telling her he is proud of her. He gives her a letter. The next scene shows Damien waking up in a hotel room, confused. On the computer in front of him is a video of himself. It seems Damien is no longer in Mark's body. He has decided to quit the pills and return to Mark's life. Later, he joins Anna and Meline, who are living on a beautiful tropical island.